this is the final scene of the campaign. You get the grand victory screen. The purpose of this was to see how I could affect the manpower pool. Well, I had two purposes. One was to see how I could affect the manpower pool by inflicting casualties on the enemy. Inflicted over 750,000 casualties on the enemy, which I think is about as many as you can realistically hope to inflict. And we saw the effect that had on the manpower pool. The manpower pool stayed about 50,000 pretty much. That's pretty much as far down as you can drive it. And there's kind of a bottom limit to what you can accomplish by doing that anyway, because in some of the battles, the AI is just going to have a fixed number of troops. So anyway, that was one thing. The other thing I wanted to do was build an army based on pretty much what I could scavenge from the enemy. So I didn't spend much money. And I was able to show, I think, that you could build a really incredible army by building large units and building a large army and ignoring scaling. Now, you can do that on normal difficulty. On hard difficulty, it's a different game. So for those who've made it this far, and for those who have played on normal difficulty and made it to the very end, by the way, on normal difficulty, you become the governor of New York. But for those who've made it to the end, this is really fun. Playing on hard difficulty, Major General difficulty, is a completely different game. And it's a completely different challenge, and scaling is a lot more important. The battles are very different. The enemy units are a lot tougher. The weapons the enemy brings into battles really changes how they fight. So really, it's a very different game. It's a lot more challenging. So after you get to this point, might want to think about dialing up the difficulty. But don't think that fighting on Major General is going to be exactly the same as fighting on Brigadier General. I think what you'll find is that scaling is really punishing on Major General. But after you finish this, the challenges aren't over. There's still something more for you to do. Your next campaign of this great game and all new challenges. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have great fun with your game. Thank you.